Well, good morning, everyone. How are you? A few interesting things just happened here this morning. I was talking to Social Security. I find out Social Security here in the Commonwealth goes to the State Department instead of the federal government. So you talk to Social Security, you have the whole federal government watching you, and there's over $1 trillion scammed last year. Police officers are being impersonated. Their phone calls, their Social Security numbers, everything are being impersonated, and money is literally being issued out without like a protocol, I guess. I don't know, because if you could just fill out an online bank account without having to go in, it's pretty crazy. So I talked to Social Security and found out that what are they called? Judicators. They're working for the state, not the Fed. And then just being, going and giving your information. Number one is, I'm on the phone and they're asking me for my Social Security number on the fucking phone. Well, I need to verify it's you over the phone. And you have to give your Social Security number out. Well, how am I supposed to know what the hell's going on? Because what if there's an alien? Okay, because humans are too stupid to figure this one out, apparently. Okay, what if there's an alien that knows how to get into your phone, reroute your phone, and literally use your phone number to make phone calls, stop the incoming calls from coming in to your phone? Okay, this is an alien. They're very intelligent. They're smarter than humans. It's probably aliens that scammed for $1 trillion too, huh? These phone calls. And I don't care how much virus protection you have. It's still a phone call, guys. Every bit of it, it's all phone calls. Now, let me go to the telecommunications company up here called Crown. Okay, it's right there in front of the Air Force Base. Crown Communications. I don't know if it's still there or not. But that would involve the internet, and you can do specific things with the phone, can't you? Using delays, reflections, deflections, and inflections. Can't you? And how your computer works. How's the antivirus work here, cybersecurity idiots? Some of you guys are very good, and this information is going to help you. Cybersecurity for dummies. It's all a phone call. When you get that malwares, this so-called malware, and hey, you go out there on a black net, make sure you're protected, huh? Protected from what? Now, your computer is so goddamn fast, and it's connected into this fucking phone wire. Okay, so it's a phone call. For that computer to get in and out of your computer and bring that compressed message of audio files and shit, and it gets in there and changes it says, hey, computer, listen to this, and sends it on a fucking wild pipe dream chase. You can't catch me through the phone. It's a phone call. And that's why it's so important that the FBI said it's unsafe to make phone calls on Android and Apple and send text messages, isn't it? You guys remember that little message? And I called the FBI a few times. Can you extrapolate that and provide more information? No, we cannot. And they hung up the fucking phone. Wait a minute. You put out a message online, FBI, that it's unsafe to make a phone call. You know, I had to talk to fucking Groom Lake about this, and they didn't even hear about your fucking memo. True story. True story. So the phone calls is the internet. The phone calls is your dark web. Oh, dark web. Oh, so it's fucking scary. And everybody's trying to blame Google. Well, let's break this down. Phone calls. I can't make a phone call without this fucking pole here. Because if you look right below the pole, these jagoffs are in there. literally taking this electricity and putting our own little audio fucking transistor switches in there. Quite literally, that's it. We're taking a resistance wire, lowering the resistance, and having a electric field come through your fiber optics, which is coming from this anyways. So that is the phone call. And now you go wireless here. Yeah. The phone calls. Phone call. Hey, the tree receives phone calls too. I tried explaining this last night. And it turns into a speaker and amplifies. You can see it, can't you? How it provides you fucking beautiful fucking electricity called oxygen, doesn't it? It's electricity. It's not in space, is it? No, it's only here. What kind of electricity is in space? Oh, that's a good one. I don't even want to go there about radio waves propagating fucking 1 trillion fucking light years away. Don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it. Because a radio station will only go 400 miles here. Some of them will go 50,000 with the amplitude, won't it? Which one's that? Border Patrol? Who's that? KDKA? What's the other one down there in Missouri where you guys were cooking hot dogs? I got to call you guys. Police. They'll go 2,000 miles. 3,000 miles. You can receive their station. 2,000 miles before there's a collapse of the... What would you call that whenever you have propagation of an electric field that turns into a magnetic field? What do you call that? Hell, I got water lines to worry about now too. Because we can send those radio signals right through the water lines. And sewer lines too. And if I'm not mistaken, where the sewer line runs to the middle, that house does it too. Oh boy, that's like instant access into the house there, huh? And what really makes me feel good, okay, now I keep tangenting in sirens and shit. I keep deflecting, tangenting. What really makes me feel good is I know MIT, they got this patent, okay? I'll show you. This patent that correlates with your skin, okay? Because your skin, they must have picked up that these radio frequencies, cell phone signals, satellite and ground signals, it sticks to you. All right, and it forms these like little leaders that they call hooks, fish hooks. Okay, you get hooked, like in a tornado. They call them hooks. And it gets on your skin to make a phone call. Okay? So basically what they did, they kind of replicated that system with what we call nanotechnology. And my clothes, they made special clothes out of nanofiber thread. Okay, and they weave this thread into the clothing so you can pair it with your cell phone. When you get a cell phone call, you don't need to put headphones on your head. It turns into a speaker. Because this is how big of a problem this is with some of the shit that is like literally like a dirty electric. Just floating the hell around, and it gets on your skin. And if I'm not mistaken, everybody, they say that we're trying to harvest frequency on our wrists. And that was posted back in 20 years ago. We weren't even nowhere near 6G. Excuse me, the new methods of radio communications. Nowhere near that. And we're talking about collecting this radio frequency off of our wrists. How about if you can't see it, you can collect it in other places besides the wrist on the human body. You sure can. Now, what's going on here? Is it dangerous that shit that I always see on the wires here? You think it's dangerous to look at? Uh-oh, sounds like a job for Inspector Gadget here, huh? Is that why the police officers, when they come here, they won't look? Is that why Verizon, whenever I film them, they wouldn't look up there? It'll go in your eyeballs and fuck you up, huh? Just let it keep happening here and not talk about it, huh? Inspector General, I think we got fraud here. Again. But the special clothes, these obvious Captain Obvious signals here is transferring energy. It's all viable, and we're in 2025 right now, and aliens are the ones doing it apparently, because they're beating out the federal government, they're beating out the deep state department. They're beating out the county commissioners. They're beating out public safety, for Christ's sakes. The aliens are so intelligent. Oh, don't forget artificial intelligence. What are they teaching artificial intelligence, these aliens? What are they teaching them? Because like I said, we learned about harvesting the wrists. Hell, that was over 20 years ago. So now we want to blame the aliens for, technology that we're trying to suppress and conceal and whitewash with fucking lip gloss. Put your wigs on and think about that. Just put your wigs on and think about that. Judges. Parties over there. So, I'm going to show my face in the black and the gray here. Something just snapped out of the amplifier and speaker in my phone. Okay? That's where the biggest hacks are on your phones, is go in there and change the electrics of the phone call and the antennas. Okay? This has not, like, cybersecurity, this, like, really has nothing to do with all the bullshit people talk about. Okay? It's just a phone call and changing tones in the phone and running data compression in there. They call it 2 ones. That's why I keep seeing these ones, and they're forcing themselves together. And that's why you keep seeing same sex. It's just like, hey, we're going to force ourselves together here. 2 ones together. Yeah, it's 100% it. It's pretty strange how human beings think. Whoa! Ha ha ha! Yeah, the animals around here have been acting kind of strange the last couple years. It's like, what the heck is going on? They must be drinking bad water. Have a good morning. All right, I'm going to show my face in the black and the gray here. I've been doing some reading. And they say, I even talked about it in a video yesterday. We're using nanotechnology for healing. Okay. Here's my question. It seems so, it's fucking genius. How is nanotechnology being used for healing? Go get them, squirrels. I'm going to ask it again. We're using nanotechnology for healing purposes. How are we using nanotechnology to heal the human? And animals, too, because we got veterinarians that are... Can you imagine the shit that's going on in dog world, cat world? And they can't talk. But the humans can. We can communicate and understand, but I guess the AI is there for non-human language. Yeah. Who is that? Llama? Non-human language stuff? Google? DeepMind? Yeah, pretty good, huh? We're using nanotechnology for healing. How does it heal you? This should be the question everybody asks. If I go to a doctor's office or an ER room, how are we using nano to heal us? What's the answer going to be here? Hi, Mrs. Carpenter B. How are you? In the black and the gray here. Where's she at? You see her? You see her? I think that's her. Don't scare me. She like just posted up in here. Where's she at? It's hard to see her. There she is. I think she's like right there. Yeah, there she is. Okay. Back to the black and the gray. This is about to start. Okay, and I don't know what to do once it starts to you guys. Because we have cell phone calls that, we got special threads and special nanotechnology to heal. Okay, and it's out here on these birds too. So how do we use the nano to heal? Okay, is it like hey, who is it, Princeton? Magic is real. And I get you now, dude. Here goes their little trick to change the beepers. Okay, the beeper button, they can make that go all around here and some type of resonance. Special little trick. How to change your tone in your phone. ET phone home. Call Neuralink. ET phone home. That's a good video too. My door just fucking sounded like a bug flew right into it. Created a nanomagnetic antenna. So how do you heal with nano? And now you gotta translate nano-electronic, nano-circuit into wireless communication. And hey, all you guys that say there's AI doomers that I seen on Wes Roth, the ex-Google director, I never heard you say anything about the weather. Yeah, boy, huh? Hey, weather. And I just watched Dorsey go up 70,000 feet, these cute little sensors in a movie. Yeah, this tornado sucked it up 70,000 feet, becoming EF5. And that's fucking Satan, like literally spinning his fucking farts on Earth, isn't it? That's just as good as a 50 megaton explosion. It's just as good. Instead of fire, it's water and lightning, which creates fire. And these high gusts of, when an explosion, you get that shock wave. Yeah. Just, holy shit. What do you think that EF5's doing? That's just as good, ain't it? Hey, AI, how are you? How's nano healing a human? The shit, they even said it. We have NDAs. What is the NDA for? To fucking literally fuck over humanity? Thinking here, now it's in the hospitals. How are we using nanotechnology to heal? Come on, it's right there. Like they're putting shit in the clothes right now. Does that mean it works by radio frequency? Does that mean it works by cell phone radar? What is it? Ground? What is it? Bird shit that hits the ground and you're healed. You hear it splat and you're healed. And a black and a gray here. Do you know what black and gray is? I just can't believe all this shit's going on. You talk to the federal government. It should be so easy to see for them, because when you go get on social, they have people that investigate you. They should be able to see that this phone ain't right. They should be able to see that these networks aren't right. They should be able to see all the police reports, all the federal reports, everything. Something ain't right here. And then the artificial intelligence. Where the fuck are you? Where are you? Something ain't right. How are they getting away with this? No, this ain't right. No, $20,000 a month. They stop. Because the more they do this, because you got juice now. That means you're juiced. 20 grand a month. Want to see them stop real fast? Because with that 20 grand a month, and since I'm literally on, it's my paycheck because these idiots are lying. Okay, I should be at the judge. I should be at the Senate. I should be with everybody else. Hey, this is taking place. That's a cost to get there for transportation. And they don't want to give me a paycheck to say this is really happening, so let's lie and send it through Social Security and call them a fucking alien hunter. You guys, you did it to yourselves. Like, how couldn't you see this? We're gonna make the laws here, and it's not even a law because you lie about them. You refuse to fucking say it is a law. Because if it is a law, you got to do something. If you don't say anything, hey, is it a law or not a law? We're just going to pretend it don't exist. Because if you say it's not a law, look out, Loretta, huh? Scratch your back with a fucking hacksaw. Huh? No, there's no law. You're done, aren't you? Oh, it won't stop. Well, if it is a law, now you got to look. And all that beautiful money you guys are getting for your fucking dog parks. Holy smokes, Batman. And how much does it cost to buy into this network? Huh? It's like a porn site. You want to see these juicy tits? Some of you guys want to see dicks. How much does it cost to get in there? Huh? And what are you using for payment? I will get intelligence by any means fucking necessary. And all it takes is questions in this network. I remember that, consultants. Come on, this is getting good now, isn't it? It's getting good. Because the AI is trying to figure out how to mitigate this one and how to find loopholes, because hey, if I just say national security and I say Patriot Act and Protect America Act, I can do whatever the fuck I want by any means necessary. Right back at you there, buddy. Now I go to Tesla Shield. And boy, oh boy, once these guys get their fucking head screwed on right here, they get them screwed on right. And it's just, wow, this cell phone this guy's got, holy shit. Like, anybody can see that it's the biggest remote controlled fucking phone on the fucking planet. And all that it takes is for someone to look. In person, too. And they don't even have to look in person. They can tell when they're just jumping in. Because they won't say, is it against the law? Or is it legal? When you don't say nothing, that becomes a form of, what do they call it? Your fear. That is your fear. That is not you being wise. That is not you saying, hey, if I don't have to say anything, I'm not going to say anything. That is your fear. You fear this. So simple to see. So simple. And then through fear, usually the way you get out of fear is by laughter or anger. Because you're not going to get out of it if you just curl down in a little ball and just keep letting the assholes kick you. Oh, please, will it end? Please, will it end? Will it end? Sometimes you die when you get in that much fear. They say if you jump out of an airplane without a parachute, before you hit the ground, you're going to die. Your heart explodes. You're in so much fear. You know it's coming. You just go out. There you go. The fear frequency. Just jumping out of a fucking airplane without a parachute. How about them guys on 9/11 that were jumping out of the building? They hit the ground and they were non-existent anymore. You couldn't find any of their body parts. None of them. They just, oh God. You just see blood splatter all over the place. That's what they said happened on 9/11. Them guys that jumped out of a 1,000-foot building, whatever it was. The police sirens really initiate a network here since I'm in the black and the gray. What's it do here? Because yesterday we learned about fiber optics that are doing perimeter fucking scans. And now I got wires up here that are more than capable of being a phone. Because that's why they call them power line antennas. They're antennas. And that's wireless power. It's no different than your radio, your CB radio in your house. It's no different. It's up there and it transverses through and they can pick up the frequency on this. Okay, there's a CB radio antenna right there on that guy's roof. There's satellite dishes that pick up signal all over the place. It's no different. It's all the same thing. And we want to blame Google for this. We want to blame Google. And, you know, the more and more I'm trying to use, how does nanotechnology heal people? We could go the other way, too, to enhance that human condition. But here's the other kicker. When you start playing with harmonics and different types of metals that change the color of the electrical fields, yeah, you could get purple electricity, orange electricity, blue electricity, black electricity. Yes, this is a spark gap. Lightning. You can see the lightning change color. It turns white, it turns gold, it turns blue, it turns these different colors. It's just not one color of electricity. When you start pissing around with that shit, those frequencies change on your neurophone, Mr. Flanagan, who said Tesla was his incarnation, which is a line of bullshit. He invented the neurophone, so he says. But then I see that there's just a lot of research that was done. And you change these electrics, these resonances, these resistances. What happens? Instead of it healing you, what happens? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs, it's like the worldwide problem right now. And the Who's just like, we're kind of fucked here. I don't like, you don't even hear any stories from those who we call academics. Correct, guys? And then I get the generals wearing their fucking suit looking like Christmas fucking trees. They go into Congress. I don't know. But you have all the tools there. And beyond, and whatever you got remotely working. I don't know. Well, good. I could just fucking, what do they call that? Honorable discharge you. You don't know, and find someone that knows. Cause I don't know. Is it like a resume? If I could use all this shit and make a phone call and get up there to that installation, is that like a resume? Like, yeah, you got to hire this guy. He's a good criminal that we need. Well, why is he a criminal? Is there a law? Or is it you just saying, no, you're not going to steal my fucking lunch money? Yeah. Yeah. I just like Fed. This is shit I really don't want to be a part of at all, and I don't think the birds want to be a part of this shit either. And they don't have a mouth to communicate. They sure don't. It's like a 2-year-old child with a high functioning epileptic fucking handicap. Yeah, we're going to keep working on them with all these resources and all these technologies and shit like that. We're just going to keep working on them. But we don't really know what's going on because he can't talk. The brain hasn't developed enough for the child to communicate. Can't communicate. Oh, that's a good one. 34. 34. So the child can't communicate. The animals can't communicate. And that's where we say we're doing all this research at. Like there were on the news and shit, people that were installing electronics into their skin 10, 20 years ago. Where is this group of people at? Yeah, we're paired with the computers, the networks. A lot of them probably dead, aren't they? God, you want to fucking think you're going to do that shit? Says these guys, you steal our lunch money. They know the neurophone because remember, Lilly and Flanagan said that's all they did was weaponize it. We know this very well. Christmas trees with big bright stars on top of you. We know this very well. Now it's around the planet, Christmas trees. What are we going to, what are you guys thinking now? We're losing jets. Who knows how many subs fucking got lost? Hell, they're even falling right overboard of the fucking ships, for Christ's sakes. Again. And there was pretty big explosives on some of them that were lost in the past. And they're still down there. What else are we losing? How many good men are fucking we losing too? Good men and women that go unfucking reported. Unreported. I know we lost a Marine in Ukraine. It was on the news, and there's a big fucking parade for this guy. Like, they got together and had a parade for a Marine that went to Ukraine. And he's fighting a war that has nothing to do with the United States of America, allegedly. And it got all this national attention. For what? Why is he considered a hero and a Purple Heart person? What did he do? No, there's other men and women out there that's fucking doing a lot more. It's going unfucking scathes here. No, there is no more privacy, people. Pay attention. You're being tracked up here by them fucking power lines. Whether you like it or not. There is no privacy. Privacy is obsolete. It's like your cell phone's programming. And then it's really not the programming. It's the phone calls that come in whenever you charge the motherfucker. The way that they change the electrics. There's your obsolescence. It's not the phone. Security updates. It's not even security updates any longer. Because that service provider